Welcome to my kitchen, and today what I'm going to show you is how I make my root beer cookies. So the first thing that I'm going to start out with is I have 2 sticks of butter at room temperature. I also have my oven preheated at 350. So I'll place the butter in my mixer. 2 cups of brown sugar. There's 1. And there's 2. Now I'll mix this until it becomes creamy. I'll scrape down my sides, make sure everything's mixed good. Now I'll add in 1 egg at a time. I have 2 eggs that I have at room temperature. After I add in my eggs, I'll add in 2 teaspoons of root beer extract. I'll scrape down my sides. You can really smell that root beer extract. It smells good. Now that that's mixed, I'll add in 3 1/4 cup of flour. There's 1. 2. 1/4. So that's 3 1/4 cups of flour. One teaspoon of baking soda. Pinch of salt. Now I'll sift this all together in my bowl. Once it's all sifted, then I'll add it to my brown sugar and butter. slowly stir it in. Now I'll scrape down my sides. Make sure all the flour mixture is mixed good. Now that my dough is all mixed, I'll clean off the mixer. Then I'll place it on my cookie sheet, but put parchment paper on your cookie sheet, or you can spray it. I'm using parchment paper. I really smell that root beer extract. Okay, good enough. I'm using an ice cream scoop. This way here all my cookies will be uniform. I have my oven on 350 and you'll bake them for about 12 to 15 minutes. But remember, ovens vary, so just keep an eye on it. I'm using my spatula to flatten it so it's even. See how nice that looks? So now I'll put parchment paper on my second cookie sheet. These cookies are really good. I'll be making a buttercream icing for in the middle, and I'll be making like a cookie sandwich. Now into the oven they go. While I'm waiting for my cookies in the oven, I'll make the icing. So I'll take 6 tablespoons of butter that I have at room temperature. to 6 tablespoons of Crisco. I'll place it in my mixer. Now I'll mix my butter and Crisco until it's smooth. I'll check on my cookies. Looking good. Scrape down my sides, make sure everything's mixed in. You want the Crisco and butter nice and creamy. I need a total of 3 cups of powdered sugar, so I'll add in 1 cup at a time. I also need 1½ teaspoons of vanilla extract. There's 1.5. I'll add in another cup of powdered sugar. Then I'll add in 1½ teaspoons of milk. I'll scrape down my sides. And then add in the 3rd cup of powdered sugar. And you'll mix this until it's nice and creamy. Oh yeah, the cookies are done. So now I'll take my cookies out of the oven. Oh yeah, perfect. I'll let them cool before I remove them from the parchment paper. In the meantime, I'll scrape down the sides. Make sure everything's mixed in good. Boy, can you really smell that root beer extract? These cookies are really good. My icing is all mixed. I'll scrape off the mixer. So I'll leave my icing off to the side. My cookies have cooled a little bit, so I'll take them off of the cookie sheet. Place more parchment paper on my baking sheet. Take the rest of my cookie dough. I like to make these root beer cookies a little bit big because I'm making them like a root beer cookie sandwich. So you can make them as big or as little as you like. Now I'll place the cookies in my oven. You can see how nice and big I made the cookies. So now I'll take one of the cookies and the icing. Spread it on the inside. And place another cookie on top. And these are my root beer cream filled cookies. They're really, really good. So now I'll continue on with the rest. I'll place the cookies on my platter. Look at how good that looks. These cookies are great around the holidays. And for your icing too, if you wanted to for Christmas, you can make it green, red, whatever color you like. Perfect. Now, doesn't that look nice? Now I'm going to try one. Oh yeah, look at that. That looks good. Wow. Good cookie. This is really good. Deserves a second bite. They are really, really good. These are the best root beer cream-filled cookies I ever made. I highly recommend making these for the holidays. They're really good. Thanks so much for watching me make my homemade root beer cream-filled cookies. Please follow me on Pinterest under Cheryl KFL, Instagram under Princess 200847, YouTube under Princess 200847, Twitter under Home Cooking with C, Facebook under Cheryl's Home Cooking, and especially iFood.tv under Cheryl's Home Cooking. I'll see you next video. Bye-bye. I'm going to finish my cookie. Bye.